Have you ever been accused of being insubordinate at work, and what happened in that situation? So let's define what this is first, as somebody that's been a hiring manager for most of my life. Now, being insubordinate at work, to a lot of people, they think it just means saying no to your boss, having a different opinion, disagreeing in any way. That's not what it is. Being insubordinate is saying no when giving a direct order to getting something done by somebody that's above you in your chain of command. Now, are there times that that's warranted? Absolutely, especially if you do your research, you get the numbers together, and you can come to them with a good argument. The difference is if you've done that and they still tell you no, then you go off and do your own thing anyway. That's what actual insubordination is. Now, people think insubordination, if I can say the word right myself, is like yelling, swearing, name calling, just generally being disrespectful at work. It doesn't necessarily mean that's what it is. It really just means that you were given a direct order to do a task and you refused to do it. Now, whether you were right or you were principled or not, that's another story, and it's open to interpretation in every single situation. But if you get accused of being insubordinate at work, and there's any name calling, yelling, any form of disrespect tied to it, you're probably wrong, because you can get your point across without doing any of those things. And often you can be more effective at getting your point across doing any of those things. Where it comes down to it is somebody asks you to do something ridiculous, or you are asked about something and you give an honest opinion, and somebody will say something like, we've all had bosses that said, like, I never said that, or I didn't tell you to do that. And you're like, here's the email showing that you said that. And they're like, now you're being insubordinate. No, sir, I'm just showing you what you said here in this written, dated, and timed document. That is not insubordinate. So I want to know, have you been accused of being insubordinate at work, and what they say was insubordinate about your actions?